So if this is clear, then I will show you what I was thinking in terms of course calendar. Okay, this is the calendar. So I'm planning to stick to the calendar of the course in terms of lectures. So I will give one lectures during Wednesday, starting from next Wednesday, okay, and two classes during Fridays, starting not from next Friday, but the next one, so from the 10th of April, okay. So the class on Wednesday will be from 2 p.m. or 2:30 p.m. For 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, but basically 1 hour, and two classes during Fridays, starting from 9 a.m., but it could be 9:30 a.m. Up until 12. Okay. Of course, we will make a break. Otherwise, I get crazy in giving 3-hour classes in a row, and in particular, my computer would collapse. So I should give the computer a break at some point. So this is the calendar. The important point that I would like to highlight is that differently from the calendar that was the academic calendar, I'm not sticking to the Easter holidays for three reasons. The first reason is that we are all locked down in our homes until after Easter. So you should be in your rooms or in your houses or in your homes. I was expecting maybe even a bit bored, so I was thinking that maybe could be a good idea to give at least classes during this period rather than having a break for holidays. But the main reason is that, of course, this allows us to gain time, okay, and to end our classes by the 8th of May, so that you will have 1 week or 10 days to study, and we can have an examination before the official days, the official exam dates for those who make the presentations, okay? So for the students who make the presentations, we can have an oral examination. I will tell you more about that. Somewhere that we can decide it, but sometime before the official dates, after the end of the course. And by giving classes during the what was supposed to be the Easter break, I can gain time, okay, in doing this. The third reason is more a personal reason, and is the following. My wife works at the hospital, okay? And in particular now, she works in a COVID hospital. So while she works, she has to be in quarantine. And I have two small daughters. They are 2 years old. So when she is in quarantine, she's not with us at home. She lives in a different apartment, and I have to take care of my girls full time. Okay, so during this month she could get some maternity leave. So I'm sure that until the end of April, I have time to give classes. I'm not 100% sure that I will, and so she has already done some quarantine, 2 weeks of quarantine before, and so nowadays she is at home with us, so she can help me in taking care of the girls, and I have time to give classes. If I wait too much, I'm worried that in May she will not be able to stay home, so she will have to get back to work in the hospital, and she will still be in quarantine, and therefore I will have much less time to, almost no time to give classes during that period. Okay, so if we can get all the classes done before the beginning of May, I think is safer for everybody. Okay, because I'm sure that I will be able to stick to my promises in terms of classes. Okay, so these are the three main reasons why I put some lectures also during what was supposed to be the Easter break. Okay, are there problem with it? Is it okay for you if we do this?
Professor, I wanted to ask,
Yeah. Hi. Yes.
please, I wanted to ask if you didn't do the first part. about the exams. If you didn't do the first part of the presentation with the other professor, can you do this part?
Yes. Okay. The short answer is yes. Okay. With some constraints. Now I will tell you the constraints. So, as you will see, the lectures will be basically 8 plus 1 extra lectures. Okay, so there will be lecture 2 on Wednesday, the first part, lecture 2, the second part on Friday, the 10th of April, lecture 3, the 10th of April, then lecture 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. These are lectures given by me, like we are doing today. Okay. Then there will be an extra lecture on Friday, the 17th of April, given by me, which will be basically an introduction about COVID, so that this can give you a framework for the students who want to do the presentations. Then the first presentations will be on Friday, the 24th of April, and there will be 2 presentations that Friday. 2 presentations on Wednesday, the 6th of April, 3 presentations Friday, the 8th of April during the first slot, and 3 presentations Friday, the 8th of May during the second slot. So in total, there will be 10 presentations. Okay, and in fact, there are 10 papers that I uploaded in the folder that on the LE page is called, sorry, I went into the page of microeconomics, which is not what I would like to do. Okay, which is called materials for readings, materials for student presentations. If you enter that folder, you will see that there are 10 papers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. They should be discussed in this order. Okay, so during Friday 24 of April, the first 2 presentations will be about the first 2 papers, global impacts and labor. As you will see, these are also simpler paper in terms of methodology. Okay, they are more report, so they are also easier. And the reason why I put them first is that people who will present these 2 papers will have less time. Okay, then the other presentations will be about the other 10 papers. Now, I would like you by next Wednesday, okay, to organize in some way. Maybe we can also have some short discussion now, in such a way that there can be maximum 2 people giving each paper. Okay, so which means there can be maximum 20 people giving the presentations. If lots of people want to do the presentation, the priority will be the following. First, the people who have already done a presentation in the first part. If we don't add up to 20 people, there will be people who haven't done the presentations in the first part of the course, but are students of this year. If we don't add up to 20, then I will open the possibility to give presentations also to students who would like to do so but are not enrolled this year.